Well, hey everybody, Groo's Blues review here, and this is a better one because this is now following a win. It's about bloody time. The Blues win by the score of 6-2 against Nashville last night, after the second of a home and home series. Of course, the day after Thanksgiving, and I hope all of you had a great Thanksgiving. But yeah, this was a great game. It was about time. It was finally time to see the Blues play like the team they should play like. And it started off early with a bang. As right off the bat, drop of the puck, Pat Maroon with a fight. Wasn't a great fight, but it got the crowd going. It got the team going. He goes into the penalty box, and then the next thing you know, Braden Schen's in a fight. Wasn't really a great fight either, but nevertheless, got the emotions going, got the blood flowing, got the team into the game, got the crowd going. That was a big part of it. And then, of course, the Blues scored first on a great, I believe it was a 3-on-1, great goal by Barbashev. And you notice on the 3-on-1, while it was, I believe, Schmaltz, Barbashev, and Blais, they didn't keep passing around. It went from Schmaltz to Barbashev, and Schmaltz, he had two options, but he went back to Barbashev, and they didn't mess it up. They just went in, couple passes, took a shot, score a goal right there on the blocker side of Saros, who was in net, the backup. O'Reilly gets a great goal to go up 2-0. Big part about O'Reilly here, he gets the puck, he's on the doorstep right in front there, and what does he do? He shoots it high. Blocker side again, Blues up 2-0. Then, of course, I got a little worried because everything was looking great, the emotions were high, crowd was loud, and then a power play goal, only 9 seconds into the power play by Nashville to make it 2-1. But once again, guess who was on the ice? Yep, Jay Bouwmeester. And from the face-off, you could see he wasn't getting back. He was trying to chase the puck up in the dot, right there where the face-off was. After the puck was dropped, player sneaks behind him, shot from the point, and then he finally gets back, and it's too late. There's a guy there on the rebound and puts it by Jake Allen. But once again, you see the replay, and who's there? Jay Bouwmeester getting there late, and it's 2-1. But luckily, the Blues come back quickly as Schenn, with just a great read, intercepts a pass at center ice, comes in on a breakaway, and once again, beats Saros high to the blocker side with a great shot. Blues must have really listened to their scouting reports on this goaltender. I didn't know much about him going in, but they've all beat him to the blocker side, so up 3-1. In the second period, it didn't take long. It's 36 seconds in. Zach Sanford, he scores on a blocker side shot. Now, it was actually the short side as he came down the left side there and got the puck and then crossed over. And what a shot that he had there. Once again, it went up 4-1. And then Fabry, with the Blues swarming the net, finally swarming the net, getting there right on top of the goaltender of the other team. And he gets a rebound and just jams it away. 5-1 Blues. That then pulled Saros, and Pecorino came in. And Pecorino, of course, once again showing why he's a good goaltender, made some great saves when the Blues had a two-man advantage. The Blues moved the puck around well on that two-man advantage, but they didn't score. But nevertheless, though, things were still looking great. Third period, great stick save by Jake Allen in the third period when he was pretty much down and out on a great pass by one of the Nashville players, cross ice to the other. But he makes a great stick save. And then after that gets nudged a little bit. And I like how the Blues defenseman stood up for Allen. That's what it should be anytime something like that happens. And then to cap it all off, we get a goal on our side to cap off all the goals to make it 6-1 on a great goal by Pietrangelo. And basically, Schenn made that play happen. Great move, crossing over, then passing back against the grain, right over to Petro, and he just jams it home. 6-1 there. And then Nashville, they got a late goal to make it 6-2. It was a great shot, Jake, on Jake's left side. It was the short side, right over the glove, right over the shoulder, under the crossbar. It was a really sharp angle, too, so it was a great shot, but that's a winner, 6-2 by the Blues. Blues just outshot Nashville 29-24. The Blues were really out hitting Nashville in this game early. The hits ended up being 29-24. I'm sorry, shots were actually 34 Blues, 25 Nashville. The hits were 29-24 in favor of the Blues. But this how the Blues played last night is how you have to play every night. To me, this is the identity of the team. It's a team that plays very physical as they were playing. You know, see a fight every now and again, but you have the guys on that team to play physical. You're relentless on the puck, and you swarm the net. You have a lot of emotion in your game. You keep things up, and also too, if something doesn't go your way, you don't get down. You just keep pressing. You keep going. This was a solid win. This was very comparable to the earlier win earlier in the season against Toronto. Although I felt they were a little bit more dominant in the Toronto game, but this was how the Blues were meant to play this season, especially against another division opponent like Nashville. They came out, they played hard the whole game. They had a lot of emotion. I mean, this was the ideal way. I think that Doug Armstrong thought that this is how it would look. And also, too, I'm surprised that they still played as well as they did with Bouwmeester in the lineup, although, you know, he was the cause of one of the goals. But nevertheless, though, the Blues still won 6-2. This is how they should look. This is how they should play. That's really all I can say about it. It was a great win by the Blues. They looked great the whole game, and that's it. I mean, that's how they should play. And hopefully they can bottle up this emotion and what they did last night, and they can use that again tonight as the Blues take on the Jets. Early game tonight starts at 6 o'clock. I will be at that game tonight, and looking forward to hopefully seeing the Blues come out with the same emotion, the same intensity, the same physicality, and bring it to this team. They're going to be going up against a Jets team who is going to be a little bit sour. They lost, I believe they played yesterday against Minnesota and had a third period collapse and lost. It'll be interesting to see who they put in net, and also the Blues too. Typically, NHL teams won't play their starter goaltender, whoever starts the first game of a back-to-back. So most likely we see Chad Johnson tonight, but who knows. And also congratulations to Craig Berube, his first win as the interim coach of the Blues. So we'll see what happens tonight against the Jets, as hopefully Berube can get his second win, and hopefully we can see the same team tonight as we saw last night. So take care, everybody, and have a great day. And hopefully we will enjoy this game tonight and come out with the win.